Using our biggest brush yet, we're going to make a green sparkly squiggle across the page, followed by a second squiggle. We've now broken up the page into 3 parts, and we're going to fill in these 3 sections one by following the original line with a new line, speeding around the same angles of the previous grooves and divots. Because of this, each line that we make is going to be a totally new shape, but still have resemblance to the one before it. Sisters, not twins. Because this brush is thicker than the ones we usually do, we only need a few lines to fill out the section. For this piece, our focus is the consistency of the white lines or negative space between the painted lines. The end result is going to start to look like a textile or even a garden maze from above. If I was the director of Slytherin, this would be the wallpaper in the common room. We've now moved on to the center section of our 3, dancing the paint around the page until we fill it in completely. As we move throughout these loops, I imagine a car driving through the windy, beautiful roads of France. We're going to use the pointy tip of the brush to fill out any areas that need to be a little thicker, to maintain that consistency of the negative space. This brush is a Princeton Round number 5, and it is extremely versatile. We can cleanly fill in these little sections with corners, and we can also swoop around the bends. It's interesting to observe how our original shapes were totally loopy, and somehow that created these areas with sharp corners. We can't plan how things are going to turn out with this type of painting. All we can focus on is the current line we're doing, and how it lays across the one before it, and these little negative space teardrops that keep happening, and on taking a brain nap and not worrying about anything else as we let the paint flow. At some point we're going to look back and see this crazy beautiful pattern all across our page, which is kind of like looking back on 2024 right now. Looking back, I'm sure a lot of it ties together in a really pretty way. That's great. Good job.